Capricorn, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here, going from the 15th through to the 21st, I think, of April. I did the eclipse reading this week as well. I don't know if you've seen that. Absolutely amazing reading. Really enjoyed that. Time-stamped it is, so you get the collective and the individual ones. You'll find that on our channel. Let's just see what's going on for you in this week here. We've got the overall energies here. We've got the karmic message on your relationship side, karmic message on your financial side, influence on the universe, influence on past self, influence on future self, and the general outcome. Okay, so yes, I hope you have a lovely reading, Capricorn. Okay, let's see what the good stuff's coming for you. Okay, this is the past, and I think here is like you're finally understanding what disappointment is, and I think this has been banging you over the head for some years now, and here is where you're realizing to take the steps forward, to go towards that Two of Cups there, so then you can go across the bridge of life and into something completely new in your world, completely new in your life. And it's much more in alignment with who you are. I think the overall energy is helping you to realize the disappointments that are not good for you. And it's helping you to sort of concentrate or focus on the things that are good for you going forward. And I think this is what the overall energy is trying to say here. Move forward rather than look to the past. Okay, a whole new episode within your relationship side on your karmic path here. I think it's like, even if you're in a relationship at the moment, or you're looking for a new, looking to get into a relationship, the disappointments of the past within that scenarios are in the past. And now I think you need to sort of look at it as a whole fresh new page, a new chapter in your life where you can open up and involve a lot of different elements. This is a Capricorn card as well, because it's got all the elements around it. The world, it's got the fire, it's got the air, it's got the earth, and it's got the water. It's got loads of things that are playing into you, and it's sort of saying, taking steps forwards is you being you is really important. There is no doubt about it. So I think within the relationship side here, within your karmic message, is to be you more than anything else. Yeah. And the universe here is sort of saying, now get passionate about it. Don't accept. I think this is what the disappointment's all about more than anything else. Accepting that things are, I think you've been with Pluto over in your sign over the last 15, 20 years, and it's still sort of coming. It's going to come back into your life in September, October, November, around that period there, and then it'll be gone totally. And I think here is now, I think you're sort of sufficiently out of that Pluto sort of shadow in a way, in that interim time between the two, because it's in Aquarius. It's now asking you to sort of like, the universe is sort of saying, right, now let's go on a mission, a very passionate mission, and allowing your passions to be reborn. Is that the word I'm looking for? Allowing your passions to be the driving force behind your relationships that are around you. Yeah. Walk away from your past. This is your past self. Walk away from your past self. Walk towards this new episode that's opening up into your life, with open arms as well. Using your curiosity to really flow on a different level, to really start opening up to passions that are within you. But walking away from the past is really important here. What about the Nine of Swords? People have been getting the Nine of Swords as well. Stress and strains. Are you creating stress and strains? Probably, because you're going into something new. And transition is not the best thing for Capricorn. Capricorns like things very stable. They like to know that things are going to just happen on a regular basis. Not trickle along, but be very constantly moving forward here. And I think this is coming to an end. I think this is in your future self. And I think there is a certain degree of stress and strains with this whole new way of being that you're getting used to at the moment, yes, it does cause stress and strains, but I think you can deal with that. And I think this is where in the future you're actually going to get past all of that. And in this week here is walking into this new way of being is the most important thing for you. There's all these cards that want to jump out at the moment. Way too many cards there to take note of. Yeah, I think you're starting to. We're going to take that card. I don't know what it is. We're going to take that card for the overall outcome. But it's getting rid of that stress and strain within your life and getting down to working on your happiness. Concentrating on the finer details, I think this is what comes out of this newborn passion that is within you, this mission. And going off on that mission, you need to make it concrete. You need to have a defined path for you to go down in regards to your relationships, in regards to where you are with people and what and how you interact with your relationships. And concentrating on the finer detail, I think, is going to help you to bed in, help you to, really feel at home within who you are and the relationships that are around you. On your financial side, Ace of Swords, your crowning glory. Maybe this is it. Maybe it's a case of your financial side is actually taking a lot of space, a lot, not necessarily financial, it's material as well. It could be to do with your home. It could be, buying a house, or it could be starting a business, or, starting a new project, or whatever it is going to be your crowning glory. But it has taken a lot of attention away from your relationship, your emotional side of life. I think this crowning glory is going to bring a lot more comfort to you, a lot more feeling of security, of emotional stability within your life. And I think that's what the universe is trying to bring to you. In order to get that, you do need to take steps forward and go forth in your own sort of career path or business or project or whatever it is, of really starting to sort of feel at home with what you do, and knowing your success, I think, is really really important. Knowing it within you, that's what that is. Knowing this sort of like this amazing victory that is coming your way because you're stepping forward and you're going forth and creating a lot for you, and that could be for your career path or your business or whatever. Four of Swords from your past, I think you've created this stability. This, as I was saying, with this King of Cups, you've created it by what you've done in the past. You've created your own financial healing, or your career path healing, or your project healing. It's something that now is starting to work for you, and you're feeling the stability within it. But now you need to take it to the next level. Now you need to take it to the next level. And in order to take it to the next level, you need to see about things that are working for you more than anything else. And it's also going to reveal the things that are working for you, because you have that calmness around you that comes in from the universe. That's where you're going to be able to notice any sort of disturbances within that calm around you, which will allow you to seize on the opportunity which is coming your way. And yes, it may not have worked out in the past, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to work out in the future. And the High Priestess comes out of this. I think with this revelation of seeing what works and revealing an aspect of life that you didn't really see before, puts in a scenario where you can really sort of, your intuition of where that success is going to be, it seems to be the driving force behind you making strides forward within your career path, within your business and your projects. You've got it within you. I think this head of the curve that we were talking about in the monthly reading, this is the week here where you can really step forward. And sometimes, Capricorn, you don't necessarily like to be in the limelight. You know, you don't like to be under scrutiny of people looking at you, but they're only looking at you because you're actually doing well. And I get it that there's a certain degree that you don't want it to be full. You know, you don't want the failure, and that's what the Five of Cups is all about. You don't want that failure because everyone will see it. And I think that's caused you a bit of stress and strain within your relationship side, within your emotional side of life. You need to walk away from that attitude and really start concentrating on the things that work for you, basically. Concentrating on the little detail, which brings in a beautiful, beautiful scenario for you. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the Light Seers card. But so with the Five of Cups, you've got it. What are you waiting for? Yeah, it could go wrong. You know what I mean? You can wake up in the morning and get run over by a bus. I don't wish that for anybody, obviously. You know, and it could end for everybody tomorrow. So go on that mission. Don't hold back, Capricorn. Go on that mission. And I think that mission is a very stimulating one as well, emotionally and physically within your life. If you want it, you're going to have to fight for it. And we saw this with water signs as well. And it seems to be a recurring thing. And maybe this has something to do with that spiritual awakening. In your karmic path, you have this everything at your disposition, really, that you are being you. And I think sometimes, you know, we all sort of like do things to sort of appease other people. And I don't think you should be doing that. I think you should be staying true to you. And it's a karmic message, Five of Wands here. So that's not like an external fight. I think it's more of an internal thing than an external one. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you get the High Priestess again. The coincidences that are going to make you passionate about taking your relationship to the next level, I think is something that you should be very attentive about and use it in order for you to see clearly about where you want to be going and what you want out of your relationships. And being honest with yourself more than anything else. And allowing your curiosity, and I think that's what's sparking here from the universe, allowing your curiosity to walk away from a comfort zone and walking into something that's a little less comfortable for you. And that's what we saw from that and from that. You know, and I think it's something that you know, it's on your karmic path to sort of deal with and to deal with. Once you allow yourself out of that comfort zone and you start exploring your curious side of life, you're going to get victories. And I said to you, you know, sometimes you don't like being in the limelight, but it almost feels like you've got to be in the limelight in your relationship. And maybe it's a case of taking a punt and bringing your relationship front and center in your life so everybody can see. You know, that's possibly what that's all about. The stress and strains of the past. I think this is what that internal conflict is all about, and that worry about things not working in this new way of doing it, because you're putting your heart on the line by the looks of it. And as you put the heart on the line, you know, you want it to work. And yes, it's very stressful. Yes, it can be a little bit repetitive because you're learning about yourself, you're learning about the world, you're learning about the person that you're involved with. But there is a lot of good stuff that comes from the past. And I would only take the good stuff and leave the stress to one side. Don't bother. As I said, it could end tomorrow for everyone. Okay? What's the general outcome? Working on the smaller details, working on the relationships around you. And I think this is also being very sort of sociable as well. And it allows you to use your passions in order to create security in your life. I think you need to reconnect with that idea of that curious side of allowing you to explore the beautiful sides of relationships, the moments within relationships where you just feel that you're winning everything. And concentrating on the finer details will allow this celebration to come through within you. You are ahead of the curve, Capricorn. You are the discovering sign at the moment. And within that discoveringness, the discovering side of your life, yeah, you're going to be the one to make mistakes that everybody else is going to learn from. But that's okay, Capricorn. You're very good at that. You're very good at teaching people by doing, more than anything else. And I think this is what plays really beautiful for you within your relationships. Let's see what's going on your financial side. It's within your karmic path. It's almost as if like you've been trying very hard on your career path, on your business, on your project, whatever you've been trying to do, and it's got you into a sort of functioning rhythm that's allowing you to sort of kind of go, well, it's got possibility, it's got potential. I feel a lot more at ease with what I'm doing. Now it's the time to really strike out and reach for the stars, reach for the ultimate goal of what you want to achieve in your life in regards to your career path, your business, or your projects. And this could be very much on a personal level, as say, like, I want to run a refuge or a retreat center. Therefore, I'm going to buy this house and start a retreat center. And before you were in, let's say, like banking or whatever, it's all of a sudden you're starting to realize the possibilities that you have within your security, which is going to take you to the next level. With the King of Cups, you get the Page of Pentacles. I think this stability that I was talking about was something that's working, and that's what the Page of Pentacles, you learn about how things materially work at the moment. And as you learn about how things work within the comfort or the security of feeling that this is what I should be doing, and yes, it's working. It may not be, it's not a rags to riches scenario that's been in the past, but it could be now. And it's using all of that learning that you've done in the material world in accordance to whatever is really important to you at the moment to you can use all that knowledge in order to advance where you should be going. You get the Knight of Wands again. So we got, 3 knights on the table here. And that's where the healing comes in. You've been very passionate about it in the past. And I think you've come to, over the past week and a half, and I think we saw this with the energy of the sun. You can see that all on Cymatic TV, our sister channel, which is our channel all about energies, auras, chakras, and so forth. You can find that either link in the description below or around my head at the end of this reading. Because of what's been going on in the overall energies, it almost feels like that everything's a little bit too calm. And it's like you're getting back this initial passion about what you should be doing or what you're doing. And this is what plays on this. And I think this is what that general mission is, what you should be going on. This is for you, Capricorn, and you should be taking it. I think this mission here is your crowning glory. And I think it's something that you've already been on for some time, actually. And now it's a case of doing. It could be something like you've been thinking about inventing this product for a long time. And now it's a case of kind of going, well, just do it. Why waste another minute? Just do it. With the revelation of the things that work for you, that are really working for you, that are opening doors for you, and it's revealing a lot of things about your career path, about your business, about the area in which life which really concerns you, is making you play smarter. So you're noticing the situation that is around you, or the energies that are around you, the changes in the energies. Therefore, you can react to that. So you can create a scenario so you avoid all the conflict. So if you're going for, let's just say you're going for a promotion or starting a business or whatever, you can see within that business or that career path that actually what's opening up within that business, they need a person that's a little bit like that. So you start being like that person, of you know that that promotion, that position is going to be open and available soon. And therefore it will become a natural choice to take you in that promotion, you know, or within your business. You know, seeing a product, you think this is going to be the next big thing. And once you recognize that, that's what's going to put you ahead of the curve. And this is where your intuition really does come into play. This is where you regain your passions, as I said, about something in your life that has already been there for some time, I think, that's been very stable, hasn't really gone further, hasn't really gone anywhere, as it were. And now you are in a position where you can start playing with your passions in order to open all those doors that you so desire to have. And ultimately, that's where you should be going. Okay, there you go, Capricorn. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate your support for this channel. Don't forget about all the stuff that we do on Somatic TV, the channel all about energy. Either I'll see you there or I'll see you here, whichever way it is. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.